decorated like this place, like this mansion. There are bloods in the walls.
I thought I just saw a shadow back here. That is so weird.
This house actually held several polio epidemic victims, if you will.
This is a very interesting location, and I'm really looking forward to getting started with this investigation.
Whoa.
What?
Something just got thrown in here.
Really? No.
I came down the street and there it was yelling out to me.
So we are at Octagon Mansion here in Wytheville, Virginia.
The house itself started being built in 1866 by Dr. David Quincy Adams Boyer.
And it finished and sold to Reverend D.A. Snow in 1870.
This is a location that we're really excited about because it was suggested to us by fellow YouTubers and fellow paranormal investigators, Connor and India from Paranormal Encounters.
Who are you? Can you light that up?
I'm not going back in there until I know nobody's in there.
Was that you? Welcome to Paranormal Encounters.
Yeah.
And from the looks of their video, this place was pretty off the hook.
Amazingly historical. They purchased this building and now they're starting to do an event here called Dinner with a Ghost. Wait, do you hear that? Dinner with a ghost. With a ghost. With a ghost. Wait, we literally just got here to start this walkthrough and we're already getting stuff happening.
Sounded like weight shifting.
Yeah, like someone was standing in there. John is the owner John is going to turn this into a Civil War museum.
You know, I have a history background, I have a building background, and I own one of the largest West Coast Civil War collections, which will be in this building. Throughout the history, other people have owned it. It's been different things. It's been a bakery. They did an addition on the back of the building. It's been a real estate office. It's been a restaurant. The building is tired. It needed somebody to come in. And I think that's why it screamed at me at the street.
Are you getting any impressions up here, Steve?
So there's a calmness of the house. So I think a lot of the entities here are about as curious of us as we are of them.
In 1950, there was a polio outbreak in the United States, and unfortunately, Virginia had about 1,400 cases alone, and 180 or so of those cases were right here in Wytheville, where this home is located. And so this house actually held several polio epidemic victims, if you will, people who suffered a fate to the illness of that time.
I had the Ovilus box and a few other pieces, recording devices, and I just started asking questions. And a little girl approached, and she started talking about, have you seen Mommy? And I started asking her what was going on, and to find out that she was one of the polio victims in the 50s here. This house was used for, children with polio. We did a little bit of research with the help of the former owners of this place. The mother still may be alive in this town.
There is a new part of this building, a part that they built on more recently. And they say that part is actually built on the graves of 8 people, and I think that's going to be an interesting focal point for us tonight. So we want to take a walk over there and see what we can pick up on.
Yeah, absolutely.
And attached to the original building is a building that was built in the 1990s, which was potentially built over the top of the graves of 8 people. In the early 1800s, when they moved graves, they only moved the headstones. They didn't move the actual grave sites as not to disturb the bodies. And so they actually built this building, this newer building, right over the top of that.
Yeah, walking in here, for whatever reason, walking in here, I just don't feel very comfortable, if that makes sense.
It's kind of odd.
Yeah.
Way different than the mansion part.
Yeah, it's like, and even though this is newer, it should feel less overwhelming. I feel like this particular part of the building is going to be a very active part of the building.
Yeah, this side definitely does have the strange feeling, which almost, like, I don't know about you guys, but coming in here earlier, having a strange feeling in here as well as you guys in the same spot, you almost feel like shooting it down, like, no, it's just me, it's something with the layout in here, because this is the newest addition to the building in 1990, and that's obviously a drop in the bucket compared to 19th century.
Something's off. And this newer edition.
Mm-hmm.
You all right, man?
What happened?
I don't know, I kind of feel like something flapped that out of my hand.
And the battery died literally right as soon as that happened. Look at that. Look at that. Literally.
Oh, wow.
These are just on the charger.
These are literally brand new batteries. What the man?
Okay.
I'm not sure, that was really weird. My battery...
And we have 2 other cameras running, so we...
Caught that. Were you pointing that anywhere near Dave when that happened?
Yes, but I had his light in it, but yeah.
But the weird thing is with these cameras, it'll flash on screen when your battery is about to die, and it was not doing that.
Yeah,
Or else
and
it
literally,
said, hey, I need a new battery.
as soon as it flapped, I heard it, because you can hear the shutter go
Yeah.
Yeah.
when these things die, literally.
Is it click?
And I can play that back on the audio on my camera. As soon as the camera was smacked out of his hand, as soon as you heard him audibly drop it, or saw him drop it on your camera,
That was interesting.
you heard the shutter of your battery die, like that.
Freaking...
Newer edition.
Mm-hmm.
Newer edition.
That's wild.
That was weird.
Did it just turn back on?
Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
Are you
Turn back on. Let me see.
It's
Turn the
perfectly
screen.
fine.
But still.
Yeah, look at that.
It's perfectly fine.
Wait, keep it turned around so I can see.
You've got to be
That's
kidding
me right there. I'm waving. So you can see I'm waving. Go ahead and hit record on that,
Oh.
just so we can have that angle. That's me. I'm waving right here.
You've got to be kidding
And you
me.
can see the battery is perfectly fine. That is weird.
I'm telling you, man, it felt like something tried to swat that out of my hand.
I really feel that the Reverend and his family are here. You had people that built houses in this day, like this place, like this mansion. Their blood's in the walls. They put their life into this. He lived here. Things happened here. His life was here. His children were here. With the church out back, so was his congregation. A lot of things happened in this house. A lot of things happened with the epidemics, and life happened for a lot of years.
Just a small 4x was like maybe 4 feet.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a door. This leads us back into the basement. Okay. Onward we plow. I think whoever comes down here and has to do their solo mission down here tonight, I think they are going to probably be have the most overwhelming spot, be the most apprehensive, I would say. When I was talking to Justin earlier, he said even though this mansion was built in 1870, after the abolition of slavery, this mansion still being in the South when they designed it and when they built it, they still built it with the shackles on the walls for the slaves to be chained up. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Just the amount of malice in someone's heart towards someone to be able to say, when I build my house, I'm going to have shackles in the basement to chain people up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the intent.
Mm-hmm. This is a very interesting location, and I'm really looking forward to getting started with this investigation.
Absolutely.
I thought I just saw a shadow back here. That is so weird. As soon as I said that, I saw from right to left, it went straight in front of this hot water tank. It looked like a shadow right behind you, Jason, over your shoulder is where I saw it. It looked like they were walking here, but it looked like it was like here. And what was that? Did you hear that?
Sounded like movement behind you, Steve.
It happened less. Exactly what it sounded like.
I think we need to get the equipment on and
Get started.
get started. Let's go dark. This is abandonment here at Octagon Mansion. We have 3 cameras set up throughout the mansion. We have this one here, which is set up right beside the main living room. This right here is where they actually perform their dinner with a ghost. Periscope there, we have lots of activated motion sensors over here on the table which flash lights, so you'll see those, they sense the motion if something moves the actual ball, like the motion sensing balls.
Whoa,
Whoa. What?
Something just got thrown in here.
Really?
No.
What is it?
Hello?
That other camera, can we roll on that other camera?
It's not giving you a roll.
By the stairs? Sensing balls.
Whoa,
Whoa. What?
Something just got thrown in here. Hello?
Roll on that. That's the second angle there.
I don't know what that was, man.
That audio recorder had to have picked it up there, though.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all running then?
Yeah.
The audio recorder is the camera is now, but
The only thing we got to do is get this up and then we're leaving.
okay. already have a few pieces of equipment already set up and rolling in this room. We're gonna start in the living room and the dining room. What are you feeling, Dave?
It just has a whole different vibe from when we were up here earlier.
Yeah. Man, even in here it feels weird.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, wait, whoa. K2 just spiked.
Did it?
Yeah. There it goes. That's weird. Is there someone sitting at the table? What is that?
Is that you?
No,
I heard that out here.
I did not even move.
Where'd it come from? Center of the room?
Yeah. What is that? Sound like it came from the center of the table.
Oh, K2 just flickered a little bit.
Are you in here with us?
What's up above here? It sounds like it's movement upstairs. Do you hear it?
Yeah. That would be.
It sounds like footsteps upstairs.
That would be the bedroom you were in.
That's the bedroom that I was in. Hold on. I'm gonna go see you guys. Just wait,
This
and
is
I'll
rolling, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
let you know if I catch anything or if I'll walk up there.
Okay.
Jason? Okay, someone was just following me. I swear I heard someone walk behind me there. And I do not like being up here alone. Okay. I'm walking. Jason, come over here.
Okay.
That might have been from him staying there, though.
I'm leaving. Did anything sound like that?
Not at all.
No. Why did you ask for Jason?
Yeah.
Why?
Someone was following me, and I thought Jason was following me.
No, Jason's
Are you
been there
serious?
the entire time.
I thought you were right behind me, like I heard someone walking across this room behind me, and I just felt like I've had that feeling, like, you know, you get that feeling that someone's like right behind you.
Yeah.
I had that feeling as I was about at the center of the stairs. I swore someone had just come around the corner. I could hear it, I could feel it, and then the whole time I was up there, I was just expecting to round the corner and there'd be someone standing right there.
Is there somebody in here with us?
Hello? It's just us four.
Here, Steve, you want to put the 360 right here, and I'll move the REM pod somewhere else? Because we'll hear if this goes off.
Put it on the The desk in the office back there. I've got a weird feeling about
The
it.
desk in the office? Now, Reverend, I'm just going to put this right here. Whoa.
Whoa, what the heck was that?
Whoa. Whoa. Reverend, are you in the office? There's something on your desk there. If you grab a hold of it, it'll let you know. What was that?
What?
Did you not hear a voice?
No. I was mouthing something, but I didn't actually say anything. Reverend, you in there?
How do you feel about the military items being in your home?
It definitely feels like there's eyes coming from all directions. I feel like there's something in the office back here behind me. Reverend? Are you over here in this room? We know that's not your desk. We know that room used to be something else.
You guys want to step into the living room?
Yeah.
Would you go close to the device over there on that table and just stand next to it? And out loud, please give us your name.
I heard that.
That's behind Jason, right?
It was back here behind me and the...
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Are you in here with us?
Earlier we heard something upstairs. It sounded like somebody threw something up there. Like the motion sensing balls.
Whoa,
That has to...
whoa.
What?
Something just got thrown in here.
Really?
No.
Were you trying to get our attention? Can you do it again? Oh, the K2 just spiked. Yellow.
I'm thinking, what, I mean, do you think we should, like, split up a little bit?
Probably help. Certainly worth a try.
Right now, you want to tackle this?
Let's do the pedal box.
Man,
It's heavy, ain't it?
oh yeah. It is, like, eerily heavy.
So we are now in the new section of the building. They believe that this 1990 edition, that there were graves that sit right where this building sits now, that they had 8 of them that are buried right below us now. We had something interesting happen here earlier.
Something's off. This newer edition. You all right, man?
What happened?
I don't know, I kind of felt like something flapped that out of my hand.
And the battery died literally right as soon as that happened. Look at that. Look at that. Literally.
Oh, wow.
Dave had the camera smacked out of his hand, and as it fell out of his hand, the battery actually died.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
As soon As soon as the camera was smacked out of his hand, the battery on the camera died. He turned it back on and was able to continue filming after that. That's me, I'm waving right here.
You've got to be kidding
And you
me.
can see the battery is perfectly fine. That is weird.
I'm telling you, man, it felt like something tried to swat that out of my hand.
So you ready to get this pedal box on?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Is there somebody here with us tonight?
So we have the EDI meter, we have, hello, the periscope. We're also going to use these balls. I'm going to put them over here.
Okay.
Right where Dave had the camera smacked out of his hand. Ooh, periscope.
Periscope? Yep.
Hello? Can you make that spin back? Oh, ball.
Hello? Can you push that ball?
And that's still going off. The periscope is still in the back. Can
Yeah,
you make
I
that
can see
spin
it.
back around this direction for us? Oh, here it comes. Can you make that spin towards me?
Let's hit the green light. Yeah.
Yes. And then it stopped. As soon as it got to
Yeah.
me, it stopped. That's insane.
Were you a victim of the polio outbreak? If so, we're sorry, but Dave and I would love to speak to you.
What's your name? Whoa.
What was that? Hello? That was on that door, man.
Yeah, that
That
was
was-
right at the door.
That was on that door.
Whoa. Who's at the door?
Can you open that door over there into the hallway?
It's so unusually quiet.
It is.
I'm so sorry for being rude. My name is Ryan.
I'm Steve.
That's Steve over there. We're just here to talk to you. And we thank you for setting off that equipment. That was very cool. That woman said Steve.
I heard that. Yes. My name's Steve. What's your name, ma'am?
You have tools with us that will allow us to communicate with you. If you are able to speak,
you wouldn't mind to do so loudly and clearly? Maybe we can hear you.
This must be new for you people trying to communicate. The way it sounds, there's probably going to be a few more people coming later on down the road to try and talk to you. We hope that we'll be some of the more polite ones that you encounter.
Did anyone here get sick? Did you get sick with a disease that impaired your ability to walk?
You know, John, the new owner of this beautiful mansion, seems like a really nice guy.
What was that?
Was it?
Yes, it was. Hello? I know you can hear them downstairs, but that was right outside this door.
Could you push one of those little silver like spheres or balls that are on the floor over there? Right in the middle of the floor. Someone did it not too long ago. Can you do it again?
Alright, I'm gonna walk downstairs. I know you like your alone time for just a little bit. And, yeah. Just whenever you're done, just come down and I won't interrupt you any. Okay. I'm leaving. You have, audio? Okay, oh, okay.
How's that? Did you hear that?
Coming down the stairs.
That's him?
How did really nothing. We could just hear that all the way over there.
Oh, well, shoot.
I turned it down. Okay.
We had the ball move and the 360 activated a little bit.
Well, I mean, it lit up.
Yeah.
360 was going on.
Yeah.
For some reasons, I just have a feeling to leave Jason alone up there.
Okay.
My soul is going to be in the basement. Dave is going to let me into the basement, and then from there I'm going to be completely alone. Had some creepy stuff happen down there whenever we were doing the walkthrough, and it is very dark and very secluded. So this should be interesting.
My name's Jason. The only reason I'm here right now is I sincerely would love to speak to you. Please feel welcome to come into the room with me.
Steve. I'm sure you've heard by now. I want to get to know you. I mean nothing but respect for you, your home, and anyone here who calls this place home. I have multiple devices running. Here to my right on the desk is a digital recorder, and the chair to my right is a Periscope 360. The chair to my left, there's an EDI running. It's reading the ambient temperature, which is 47 degrees. It also will read vibration and EMF. And right below it is a K2 meter. Straight ahead of me on the floor is a REM pod.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Good luck.
All right, I'll need it. It's dark down here, man. Creepy. Point this back that way because that is where I saw that figure earlier on the walkthrough. I thought I just saw a shadow back here. That is so weird. As soon as I said that, I saw from right to left. It went straight in front of this hot water tank. It looked like a shadow right behind you, Jason. Over your shoulder is where I saw it. Put the periscope right here. Put the recorder right here. And from there, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I can't even see anything, guys. Nuts.
I can't imagine what it would be like to be diagnosed with something as serious as polio.
Well, there we go. The K2 just hit 3. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I bet it seemed like it took you a little bit of time to work at that, to make that happen. Just dropped to 45.8 degrees. Thank you very much. My friends and I, we've been doing this a long time, trying to make communication with people who've passed on, moved on to the next step in life. It is our passion, like many other people, to try to reach out to you and just hope to learn a fragment of your lives, of your history.
I'm gonna walk a little closer to the door so I can try and differentiate the noises here. Reverend Snow? Is that you?
Alright, I'm down here all by myself. Who was that shadow I saw walk over here behind me earlier? You have a lovely home. Is this the Reverend, or maybe it's... I just heard something right over here. Hello?
Such a beautiful mansion. You must be proud of it. I'm sure it's special to you, isn't it?
I'm getting pretty emotional right now. My emotions just kind of really, my eyes are watering up right now. And yeah, I feel your energy. I feel that. And I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Thank you very much for that. Man, that was pretty intense.
Take a look around the basement here. Turn everybody around so you can see what's down here. So far, just a little noise. That's about it. For those of you that have never seen how well this night vision works, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off so you can actually see what my eyes see. All you can see is the little orange glowing light from the recorder. And then right there is the periscope. Crazy, isn't it? It is completely dark down here.
I'd like to thank you for your time. Any message that you decided to share with me, I will do my best to relay that forward for you.
Time to find my way out of here. There's the old stairs. Those actually used to go up into the first floor, but they covered them over in the 1950s, and now it's just stairs that lead into a wall, and that's why you have to go out through here and out the side to even get the door. Whew. That was hell of a 15 minutes. Can you open that door? Or play the piano? love to hear a song.
Would you play us your favorite tune?
It's your direction.
That was weird. See you.
We're going to be leaving here soon. And we wanted to just take a moment to sit back and say goodbye to everyone here. Earlier on, you were really interactive. Even before we turned the equipment on, you were very interactive. And we want to thank you for that.
This your edition. You all right, man?
What happened? And the battery died literally right as soon as that happened. Look at that. Look at that. Literally.
Oh, wow.
I thought I just saw a shadow back here. That is so weird. Like the motion sensing balls.
Whoa,
That has to.
whoa.
What?
Something just got thrown in here.
Really?
No.
So thank you.
Well, Dinner with the Ghost was developed 16 years ago.
One thing that human beings as we do throughout life is we eat, right? That's something that potentially we do 3 times a day. So we basically set up a table in the historical reference to the location or to the time period of the location in order to speak to those spirits and get them to join the guests for dinner.
You have a champagne reception at 8 o'clock, and we explain the ins and outs of it all. 8:30, 4-course gourmet chef-prepared dinner. 4-course, and we do kind of the paranormal investigation at the table. The table's set up as you saw. There is a ghost table, and then there's the guest table. And that ghost table, they're invited. That's what we strive to do. We try to get them to come to the table. The table is wired with alarms, so if they touch any silverware, the alarms will go off. There's a laser that goes into that if they cross the beams, we'll know, that type of thing. So we're constantly pushing to get them to join us. Has it ever happened? It's happened a few times where they've actually sat down. It makes quite an exciting evening when that happens, and that's what happened. That's how Dinner with the Ghost was developed. And throughout the 15, 20 years, Dinner with a Ghost has been all over the U.S. and doing what it's doing. Now it's here to save this, because every dime, all that money is going to go to restore this place. So.